Shiv Sena of the BJP, leader of the BJP Advocate Supreme Court. America V. Narayanan is a spokesperson of the Congress Party making his debut on Times Now this evening.
Yep.
Okay, looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. You're already on the back foot as far as the subject's concerned. Rahul Narvekar will be joining us.
That's your view.
It's not
Let
my
the
view.
viewers decide. Don't be the judge.
No, I will not be the
voters
judge.
have already decided.
Well, we accept that with all the humility. We accept that with all the humility.
Right.
Unlike you guys, we don't have the arrogance.
We don't have the arrogance. You said let the viewers decide. I said the voters have already decided.
Yeah, we are talking
That's
about
all.
this debate.
I'm just
I hope
making
you
a
understand
comment.
what we are talking about.
Sure.
You are talking about, he said, I'm starting on the back foot. Yeah, we will, at the end of the thing, viewers will decide.
Okay, so you're actually telling me that by the end of this debate, you're going to be on the front foot. In other words, you
I
acknowledge...
sincerely hope so, and I hope you will say that too.
Well, you know, I can only tell you this, Mr. Narayan, it's very often in the mind. You may not be on the back foot, but it appears the result has put you on the back foot.
Well,
the people of this country have put you on the back foot. And my first question to you is opening this up for debate, and anyone can come in after this. Rahul Narvekar, very aggressive Congress spokesperson, America V. Narayanan, making his debut on the program today. My first question to him is this a mandate against the Congress Mukt Bharat that the BJP has been aggressively campaigning from since the Lok Sabha elections?
Well, they are living in a dream world, and the victory has gone.
60 years you have been in dream world in Tamil Nadu, Narayanan. For 60 years you did not come back to power in Tamil Nadu.
Let's make
60 years.
This is not the parliament. Let me finish up.
Okay.
You have your say. I will have my say. People are watching, and people are watching how I am behaving and you are behaving. Let me get to the point. Let me get to the point. Let me finish up.
Okay, Mr.
Please
Rajagopalan, let him finish.
You have all the time. You guys are veterans. You will have the time. See, the fact of the matter is, you go to a village. I had been to a village just recently in Tamil Nadu. There are still 20 congressmen there sitting and talking to me. Now you go to every nook and corner of the country today. Every nook and corner of the country today, there is a congressman. There's a congressman flying. Now let BJP say, and I can say with authority, that in the nooks of Tamil Nadu, BJP's flags still do not fly.
How many seats you get?
0.
Gentlemen, yes, I accept that we received 0 in Tamil Nadu. I don't lie. I'm not here to lie to you, gentlemen. I here look into the people's eye and talk only the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Did we agree or did we not agree that I will finish up before you talk?
Why
Okay, I'll keep quiet, you keep talking, I'll answer.
Rahul Gandhi did not speak about 2G. You would answer that.
Yes,
you
sir.
have 20 congressmen in every
Fairly
village.
straight question to you, Mr. Narayan.
Okay, you are asking me why Thiru Rahul Gandhi did not talk about 2G. Is that the question?
Yeah, that's a question.
Very right question. The question should have been really asked at our allies. They should have answered the question. But however, since they were part of...
Sorry,
let me finish up. Please let me finish up. Do not interrupt. I will not interrupt you. Do not interrupt me. Okay. The point, they are our allies.
Then you arrested your ally.
Please.
You arrested your ally.
I'll wait.
You arrested your ally. A. Raja was put in bars. Kanimozhi was arrested. Dayalu Ammal was interrogated. And you treated your ally like that?
Are you done? Okay. The fact of the matter is, including our party men in Maharashtra, we sent them out when there was a question of corruption or any misdoing. No, even today in BJP, even in the cabinet, please listen to me. Even in the cabinet today, they have people who are accused of rape, criminal charges. In Maharashtra today, BJP and Shiv Sena have the highest number of criminals on their thing.
Okay, can I now come in on the 2G question?
No, one minute, just a minute, before you start.
Because he said that to me, I just respond to him because he didn't let me complete it then. I waited for him to finish. Let me complete
I'm waiting for you to finish.
Yes.
That's a good way to start the debate.
Okay,
I like that.
So on 2G, you're talking about asking questions to your alliance partners. Why should the question not be asked of Dr. Manmohan Singh, who was your Prime Minister, under whose knowledge all these decisions were taken? Why are you taking the Congress away from all these scams? Why are you pointing only at your allies because they're no longer your allies and it's convenient?
That's an absolutely right question. I'll answer that. Will you please give me a minute without interrupting?
From
please,
you for my question.
Please, I will answer that. Yes, we should have answered, and we have been punished for that, number one.
So you've been punished
Number
for
two,
corruption.
So you accept it.
So you've been
Accept
punished for corruption. So you've been, no, what's it?
I have said it several
So
times.
you've been punished for corruption.
Please listen to me. I'll answer your question.
Have you been punished for corruption?
Please listen to me.
Have you been punished for supporting corruption? Yes or no?
I have said so very clearly.
You've been
that
punished for supporting corruption.
I have said very clearly, I'll say it again. I have said that in regional television, I'll say it in a national television.
No,
if you're asking me, has there been corruption during our UPA? Hell yeah. But is it 176,000 crores or 186 crores? No. I am a certified public accountant. I am telling you, you guys overshadowed and oversaid all these numbers. People believed it to be true, and we did not handle it right. That's a fact of the matter.
So you admit that today's vote
is, yes, there has been corruption.
You admit that today's vote there has been corruption. 1 second, I need to get specific here. Today's results, Mr. Narayanan, are a vote against corruption. And that was even preempted by Prithviraj Chavan. Now, even your former Chief Minister of Maharashtra has said that he was asked to keep quiet on the other scam to ensure the survival of the Congress party in Maharashtra.
You are misquoting him.
I'm not misquoting him, it's quoted all over. He's acknowledged.
Well, you please quote the last statement he has made.
I'm quoting his Telegraph interview.
You quote his last statement.
I am quoting his Telegraph interview.
I'm not going to answer that question.
You want me to read it?
No, you want to read the last one.
To answer
you want to read his last thing.
Why don't you want to answer the question?
Together with that. That will be an appropriate question.
Answer the question.
The question is that inappropriate question because he has to. You have to quote him in full. You go back to his last quote. Then we can answer the question.
I quote him. Okay, you listen and I'll quote.
Great.
Is that all right, Mr. Narayanan? Here's the quote. Mr. Narayanan wants me to quote Prithviraj Chavan.
It's from my newspaper. It's very clear.
It's from your newspaper. I'm going to read it. Okay.
The last one.
Yes. So let
last one by Mr. Pawar. Mr.
I'm going to read out a number of lines. Chavan says, but yes, I must say that Adarsh brought the scanner Vilasrao Deshmukh, Sushil Kumar Shinde and Ashok Chavan, the top Congress leadership in the state. If I had taken action against them, the party would have been decimated in Maharashtra. We could not shed them. If I had sent them to jail, it would have hit the party organization. This was a major response. The party would have split. Nobody articulated that openly then. Neither could I. I could have been proactive and I could have insisted that it was the Judicial Commission and Pawar should be summoned and questioned. But I was running an alliance. My hands were tied. My hands were tied. I allowed corruption to happen under my nose. Today you're paying the price for it, yes or no, for allowing that form of corruption. Mr. Narayanan, if you're acknowledging the mistakes that you make, it is in your interest that you acknowledge all, with some sense of honesty and sincerity. Even if you are playing the role of a party spokesperson to the hilt, there must be honesty in your response. I gave you the quote. I wait for the response.
I have always been honest. I will tell you again. Even a single paisa corruption is not acceptable.
But it was acceptable for so many years. Sunil Alag, what's going on here? It was Aman Sinha of the BJP. Was not, should not, but it was. Aman Sinha.
Arnab, I don't want to go into the rhetoric, but the fact of the matter is that the Congress party at the center was the most corrupt government in the history of Indian politics. Now, please do not interrupt.
I will not.
You were taking the high moral ground that you will not interrupt anyone.
He listened to you. He listened.
I will not.
Please be quiet now.
I said I will not.
In Maharashtra and Haryana, today BJP has put in its best ever performance. We have scored highest number of seats, highest number of votes share.
Yeah.
And similarly, Congress has performed its worst. They have the lowest vote share.
But why? I'm going into reasons tonight.
The reason is simple, Arnab. The corrupt government that they gave in Maharashtra and Haryana, the kind of misgovernance which was there, is there for everybody to see, and therefore people have opined. They have clearly given their opinion, and it's squarely and fairly in favor of the BJP, and they have rejected the Congress party.
But
why again and again?
Crony capitalism, corruption, Robert Vadra.
What happened in Haryana? Only some families prospered at the cost of common people of Haryana. We only saw, about 4 or 5 families prospering. And what happened to common men of Haryana?
Why? When will the Congress party learn the lessons? You lost the election. People punished Manmohan Singh because of inaction against corruption. And what happened after that? You did the exact same thing in Adarsh. You allowed Prithviraj Chavan to become the new Manmohan Singh. Who was using him? Was Prithviraj Chavan a mass leader who was holding Sonia Gandhi to ransom? Or was Sonia Gandhi telling Prithviraj Chavan, don't act against on others, on this entire irrigation scam? Question number 2, Robert Vadra, you should have learned the lesson when people of this India mocked you for the manner in which your state governments were supporting a man you call a private citizen who is the son-in-law of Sonia Gandhi. Mr. Narayanan, what happened after the result? Quietly through the back door. You thought people won't watch. You got the Haryana government to give the approval for the same land. I think that's not brash. That's a mix between arrogance and foolishness, Mr. Narayanan. Why would you do that?
First thing is,
Why would you do that?
let me finish up. The Supreme Court has very clearly said, well before what you're talking about.
Don't give me a technical argument on Robert Waldron. I
so
don't buy that.
I
We
would
have a
need
bigger
to
problem.
comment on
Okay,
this.
no, you don't want the technical argument. That's
I want
my
a
argument.
logical argument, sir.
But
I'm asking on crony capitalism, sir. The bigger point, Aman Sinha throws
That petition has not been decided on merits.
Well,
No court has gone into the merits of the
interrupt.
matter.
Go ahead.
I'm just.
Well,
no,
that's fine. You can do
please
that.
Do not. No, please
It's
do
okay.
not mislead.
Please,
no,
please go ahead.
Please
go
do
ahead.
not mislead
Please
and
go ahead.
misinterpret
I did not
the
interrupt you,
judgments
but
of the
you said
Supreme
you will
Court.
not interrupt me. But go with it.
Please understand.
Go with it, gentlemen.
You are coming
You will
here
have
for the
your
first
time.
time, it is
You will
fine.
have your time.
But
you will have your
venturing
time.
into a very dangerous territory.
It
You are
doesn't
trying
matter.
to misinterpret
Thank you for
the
that.
judgment of the
But
Supreme Court.
You quoted me, and then you are just. This is typical BJP.
What is typical BJP?
These guys will show. These guys
You
will
have
go
been
to the
decimated
rules, and
instead
I
of
said, yes, I
introspecting,
will not interrupt.
instead of
Look at what
acknowledging
he's
with all
doing.
humility.
This is typical BJP. The rule is only for the others, not for you.
Yes.
But-
Only you are entitled to shout.
No,
And be arrogant.
I need not shout when you are talking.
No, but he heard you.
Order, but let me say.
No, but you
that
made your
Congress-
point. No, I
Congress
asked the
party-
question. I
No,
think
just
Mr.
one second.
Narayanan is now
Congress party has sent the
tantalizingly
most
close.
suitable spokesperson for handling this debate on Congress arrogance
No,
and its
I
policy.
think Mr. Narayanan is tantalizingly close to being the first Congress spokesperson who accepts that his party's top leadership is somewhere between arrogance and self-denial
That's
on the issue of
absolutely wrong.
corruption and crony
Absolutely
capitalism.
wrong.
How do you say?
No,
I'm
let
wrong?
me tell you.
Are you saying I'm misunderstanding
Please,
you?
Just give me a minute, then I will answer that. There is a. See, what has happened is you have a good home cooked meal, but it's
Home-cooked
packaged.
meal?
Wait, please listen to me. It's packaged well, marketed well,
He will be
but
next Shashi Tharoor if he speaks
sooner
something.
people will know the hotel food is not that good as a home cooked meal. Now,
home
these
cooked-
guys have marketed.
home food where?
These guys have marketed well. The BJP has done a beautiful marketing, but that's
Well,
not the point. You can laugh at the thing.
is
That's
fine
not a problem at all.
for Mr.
The fact of the matter is,
Narayanan
our
to
food
come
is the
from
best
America
food.
and
We have
mock
done
at
great
people of
work
India.
in UPA 1
But
and
please
2.
do not underestimate
No,
the
please do
wisdom
not,
of people
please,
of India.
No.
They have voted.
We know
They
that.
have voted
We know
decisively
that.
in
We
favor
know
of
what they have
BJP.
given you when they given you.
What do you mean we know that?
No.
It is a verdict which has to be accepted with all
The
humility.
2014 parliament election results, and then you look at just within 5 months.
Mr. Narayanan, if he has descended from America, he cannot think that all Indians are
You will
fools.
not accept that. You will continue to interrupt because that's your job. That's the way you do it. Even though you
please.
said you will not do it.
You see, I don't need to be told by you what is required to be done by me. But please
you
don't.
accepted something.
Please
You
don't
accepted
think
something.
that if you have descended from America, you will start mocking at people of India.
No.
And
I
say
am
that they are
American,
fools.
Narayan. Do you know what American means?
No,
in
no,
Tamil?
please do not.
No.
We do not need all that
Don't
preaching.
give me that book.
Please, we do not need all that preaching.
No, don't give me that.
I mean, this is excellent.
It is amazing. He's anything but humble. Look at how he's been going.
28 years. I know what India is all
He's
about.
claiming
Don't
to
give
be
me that.
humble. Does any one of the panelists here would agree with him that he is humble in his expression and presentation?
Truth comes out real, then that's fine.
Having spoken like
Sabah.
May I just ask Mr. Nara, if you
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
may I
ma'am.
build up the courage
Please
to ask
do.
you a
Please
question,
do.
please?
I will not interrupt.
About Robert Vadra, are you saying, you say you're an accountant, you're saying that he didn't get quickly, special favors were not shown to him? You don't think that family became a liability in the Haryana campaign? I mean, you're saying you're honest, you're an accountant, so what do you have? And finally, you started off by saying that the Congress is in terminal decline all over India. You may have a few people who didn't even vote for you, an old vote base in Tamil Nadu. What are you talking about? That's what I have to ask you. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Okay,
it's as simple as that in
answer.
analytical terms. I mean, I admire your spirit. But what are you talking about? There's no rationale to it.
I think
you know?
I'm glad that first you admire my spirit, but after you listen to me, you'll admire my argument too. The fact of the matter is...
No, make it directly to her, sir. I mean, I'm not...
Okay. The fact of the matter is, a decline in the vote does not necessarily mean we are out. Yes, people have said today We
So
have a better
today-
choice.
so
We have a
today-
better choice.
today
We
the
accept that
BJP
with all
yeah.
humility. I said
Today-
that upfront.
Do you not see that today is a day when the BJP is saying at becoming truly consolidating its gains as the nation's primary party has happened? So
I
you just
accept.
walk in here saying
No, listen to
Congress
me.
is sort of...
No.
you
No,
being
but what,
routed
he's
in
not
this
answered
way.
your question
There's
on
a
Robert
different-
Vadra.
And
All
Robert
I'm
Vadra,
trying to
and
do
what
is
about
Robert
give you
Vadra
a
was the
different
question here.
perspective.
No, I want to know about Robert Vadra. You said you're an accountant, you're from the US,
Yeah.
you're very honest. Just tell me about Vadra.
Robert
I
Vadra.
don't even know the legalities of it. I'm a journalist, but I know that the man got a lot of preferential treatment in Haryana.
Oh,
Everybody
yes,
knows
without
that.
doubt.
Without doubt. Just explain.
Without doubt.
Did he not?
At the patronage of the
Yeah.
The fact of
Congress
the matter
party.
is, if you have made the decision, there's no point in my arguing about it. All I'm
So you don't
trying
want to talk about
no,
it.
all I'm trying to
You
tell
don't.
you.
So I asked you the
there is
question.
another
No, Mr.
perspective.
Narayanan, I asked
There
you
is
the
a link.
question.
Now, would
I
you
asked
like
you-
me to
no,
look
no,
into
no,
it, or would you like me to
no,
look
no,
into
but
it, or look at
I'll-
everybody?
I'll-
No,
Look
I
at
asked you
that.
the question, was there corruption? And your response was in 2 words, hell yeah.
Yes.
You
No
said,
question
of
about
course
it.
there was corruption in the Congress government.
Yeah,
so what
but
are you
significantly less than the other one. Please add that. Significantly less than the other
which
one.
How does it matter?
Significantly less than which one? Which balance sheet, Mr. Narayanan, tells you there has been
Okay,
significantly
but
less?
let's
of-
talk about the balance sheet.
Which
Is
balance
it 1,76,000 crores?
My question,
Please tell me that.
was there ever-
Is it
so it was
1,86,000 crores?
So it
Please
was
tell me that.
2,000 crore.
Huh?
Even if it was 2,000 crore, 1,000 crore, 500
I'm
crore,
glad at least for
wasn't
a
it
change you guys have
corruption?
agreed.
I'm only saying it for the sake of
You're
argument.
talking about 2,000 crores. Even 1 paisa is
I'm
bad.
saying-
1 paisa is
You
bad. Let's
say you
get that
don't
straight.
interrupt people, let me complete.
Great.
You, even
Well,
if
I
even
guess I
if
just
it's,
joined the crowd. Everybody seemed to be doing that. I thought,
Welcome
this is
to the
the
crowd.
norm in here. Go ahead.
didn't take you too much
Now
time.
we go.
The point is, if it wasn't 1,76,000 crore, if it was 1,00,000 crores or 90,000 crore, whatever the corruption was, you're saying that there was corruption. The figure is the only dispute that you have.
Yeah, significantly less is what I said.
No, what
Significantly, how much is significant?
Have you answered
20
Aman
lakh
Sinha's
crores.
question? Aman Sinha, was your question answered? The question that he was asking you, which I can push, I think is a relevant
Push it
question.
again.
There was, yes, I'll push it to you again.
Please, I'll listen to it and answer it.
And I hope you do listen, and I hope you answer, and I hope you don't give me some long-winded argument to try and skirt the issue and do all the standard tactics.
I
which
don't
you
have
probably
to give
picked
it
up
a you
in a
can't put
Congress
the
media
word in
workshop.
my mouth. Let me answer it in my way. Okay?
Despite the issue was your party has allowed corruption and crony capitalism. Growing evidence in the irrigation scam. Adarsh, against Robert Vadra's land deals in Maharashtra. Congress party in denial mode when it comes to acting against their own. You protect your corrupt and the people punish you. That was the point Aman Sinha made when you got unnecessarily hassled and you went off track.
Okay.
Answer him.
Vadra.
Answer him. Let's see if you can get an answer
Not-
on that. Aman Sinha,
not
the
other-
second time, let's see if we can answer.
Waiting on that.
Okay. The fact
For
of
a
the
coherent
matter is,
answer.
did we remove our chief minister as
Answer
soon
him.
as he was accused? Did we punish the people who were accused, the congressman who was accused in
No,
the
you
Commonwealth scam, game scam? Everywhere,
No, you
we
didn't.
let, we
No,
let,
you didn't.
please
You
let me
defended
finish up.
it.
Everywhere,
Now
we let the
coming.
law take its
He'll come
course.
to Aman Sinha.
And the court is taking maybe long,
Arnab,
but we have never
Every
defended-
time,
we have never
only
defended the
after
corrupt
judicial
people.
indictment,
Yeah.
only after media houses intervened,
Right.
only after opposition took it up, did they were compelled to
Accept that,
take
Mr.
actions
Narayan.
against their own people.
yes.
In 2G scam, Arnab,
You
let
can
me correct
absolutely
him.
tell him.
In 2G scam, Mr. Raja was appointee of the Prime Minister. 2G scam was the file went right up to Prime Minister. It was cleared by him. If you're a chartered accountant, you must know.
Yeah.
And let me say, you were all debating on the figures. Navika was only saying that even for argument's sake, if I agree with you
Yeah,
that there
yeah.
was this was the figure. But the fact of the matter is that when this matter was taken up in Supreme Court, this question was raised by the government of India, which was the then Congress government, and the Supreme Court also did not say anything against that figure,
Yeah, Mr.
despite
Narayan.
specific prayer of the government of India. And therefore, it is clear that nobody touched that figure, and that figure, which was
Do you
arrived upon
regret-
by CAG, is very much there
You're
on the
only
book.
laughing. You have no
I'm a
answer.
certified public account and I know what the CAG
Please,
did.
you
And
do not even
so
know what words are coming out of your mouth. I do not know what about certified public accountant.
Right, fair enough.
Please do not, please do not make such
you tell me.
incoherent
Are you saying that I'm not a certified public accountant? I don't know
I'm
what
not
are you
saying,
talking about.
but I'm saying that
I
you
am,
must
all
try
I'm
to-
saying is I know what
No,
I'm talking about.
absolutely
So
not.
we know what the
Absolutely not,
numbers
sir.
are. So don't tell me that.
Please,
Now-
absolutely not. You are not going to sit in judgment
Yeah.
over what Supreme Court has said.
No,
and
I'm
what
not saying. When I
CAG of India has
quoted
said.
the court,
Oh,
and
Arnab,
it's not
I take
you
strong
will
objection to
completely
it.
ignore that.
Just because
But when-
somebody has
when I
descended from
quote
America,
you will quote
think
Supreme
that he
Court.
has all the wisdom of this world.
We know the Supreme Court said you're a Kumbhakarna government. We all see that.
No, please show me order where they have said it. Please show me the order.
They made that.
Please show me the order. I take it back.
Times now.
What times now? Please show me the order.
Please tell him that.
Why are you hinting on times now? Please show me the order. Why don't you show me the order? Or take back your allegation.
No. Did Supreme Court not tell you are a Kumbhakarna government?
Absolutely not. Show me the order sheet. Show me the order sheet. Show me the order sheet.
I don't carry all the evidence with me.
What do you don't care about the Supreme Court order?
Carry all the
You make white sweeping allegations. You will have Congress spokesperson. Everybody will buy that.
I just want to ask Mr. Narayanan, you said we've done less, you've done more. Do you mean to say if somebody is slightly pregnant and somebody is fully pregnant, you're pregnant, full stop. That's all. So what is the idea of getting into, I'm slightly pregnant, that person is 8 months pregnant, I'm 3 months pregnant. I'm slightly pregnant.
You see, no, I think with the very emphatic words, hell yeah. In answer to my question, was there corruption in Congress time? Mr. Narayanan becomes the first Congress spokesperson to admit that Congress party has encouraged corruption in the
No,
past.
I did not say that.
You said hell yeah.
I did not say, please do not put forward in my mouth.
I don't.
I did
Sir,
say,
please don't take that back. I'm not misquoting you.
I accept one thing. There has been corruption in the government, but we did not encourage corruption. There is a difference between that.
We protected it.
There is a difference between the two.
So what was Robert Vadra? Encouraged corruption or incipient corruption or home
Supreme Court has very clearly said that. The answer to that is
Was Robert Vadra being corrupt or not? Mr. Narayanan,
no case
Mr. Narayanan, time to be honest. Robert Vadra's was a case of corruption or not? Robert Vadra's case of corruption.
No, the Supreme Court is clear about that. Why should I answer that?
Oh, please, do not make sweeping remarks without even seeing what Supreme Court has said. Supreme Court has not even gone into merits of that matter.
Okay. So they said not even what's going into the merits of the matter.
No, absolutely
because
not.
There's no prima facie case.
On technical
grounds. There's no prima facie case. If had there been a prima facie case, they would have taken that.
So again,
they have taken a lot of public interest litigation.
He's sitting over all judgments of the Supreme Court.
I'm not sitting over it.
I'm saying that we should all be believing.
It's not convenient to you, so be it.
You know,
it is nowhere there in the order sheet. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Something which is nowhere there, you say that it is there, it is the judgment of the Supreme Court.
No, I did not say
Please
that. They said he made the comment.
You are venturing into a very dangerous territory. It is right that you have descended from America, but please realize and understand that Supreme Court of India has some sanctity. You cannot mislead about judgments of Supreme Court.
No, I did not mislead that. Don't put word in my mouth.
Okay, one second.
Can I come in?
No, watch it. Ms. Nircha has a question. Mr. Rajagopalan is quiet. Maybe he has a question.
He's not answering, Arnab.
Who's not answering?
Mr. Narayanan is not at all answering.
Why?
Why should he be quiet? He's not at all answering the question.
Mr. Narayanan, if you feel corruption is not really the reason, what according to you is the reason for the Congress's rout?
A good question. I think we have done a lot of good, some bad. Our goods, we have not communicated very effectively with people, be it the right to education, be it right to education,
for 15 years you kept
or other card where people's money in their hand, whatever. But we have not communicated effectively. Whereas the other people who are 13th in the country in terms of development came to Tamil Nadu. I said, Modi or lady, in Tamil Nadu we are 8th, they were 13th. People gave a very clear-cut answer. We are poor in communicating. We are very good doing good things for the country. But we have not communicated this effectively. The bad things have been blown out of proportion.
What was
there has been bad things.
Mr. Narayanan,
it has been blown out of proportion.
Narayanan says tonight, I failed to communicate what I did on the irrigation scam. Mr. Narayanan says tonight, I failed to communicate what I did on the other scam. Mr. Narayanan says tonight, I failed to communicate the good work of Robert Vadra. Maybe if I had communicated the social work of Robert Vadra, then we would have done better. That's what you're saying, Mr. Narayanan.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You're really plummeting to new laws.
I am talking about right to food, right to education,
What about the right to be Mr. Robert Vadra?
Fair price for your
What about the rights for
lands
Robert
in the-
Vadra?
Huh?
What about the rights for Robert Vadra?
No, you can keep asking the question. I keep answering you that already the Supreme Court has given you the answer.
What about the
Supreme Court
rights?
has not given the answer.
The
Hartosh
answer
Singh.
is they
Hartosh Singh.
not fit to even go into.
One second.
Do you have a copy of the judgment?
Are you
Mr.
improving-
Narayana?
I don't, sir.
I
do not,
If you
sir.
don't have,
I do not have it,
then
sir.
why are you passing your blanket judgment?
enough.
Are you improving your communication by making sure Rahul Gandhi doesn't address anything at all?
The fact of the matter is, there are several ways of communication. One is to talk, one is to act.
The other is not to say anything.
Rahul Gandhi talked about democratization of the party. Has he done that?
Mr. Narvekar.
Rahul Gandhi talked about a game changer where the Congress workers in 15 places elected who their representative has to be. Is that a game changer or not? You may be laughing at it today.
I'm not-
But
it is a
India
game
is the
changer,
world's
but it
largest
is a
democracy where the parties do not have the democracy. Most of the parties are either sole proprietorship or partnership. And Rahul Gandhi said even Congress, only 20
Mr.
people decided to try and change
Narvekar,
that.
one second. Mr. Amerikai Narayanan says, no, one second.
Gandhi family member to be president of the Congress party. They are foisting a
He's trying to
dynasty on
change
this
that.
country.
He's trying to change that.
What do you mean by change that? Change that right now? Game
Wait a
changer,
second.
game changer. What game changer?
See, the fact of the matter is, you all know for a fact that for the first time, we brought in the election
Mr.
commission to conduct
Mr. Na-
the youth congress election and student congress election. That's a fact. Everybody knows that.
I think once a while, can I
So
Mr. Narayanan,
good things
Rahul
take a
Gandhi.
longer time to do.
It's all
But
right.
he's acting.
Yeah,
His
that's all.
action speaks louder than
You know, when
words.
Obama became president of America, he was about the same age that Rahul Gandhi is now. In fact, he was younger. So at that time, he was not into some college campus politics. So that argument is dismissed. My point is, Mr. Narayanan makes two big comments. He's the first Congress spokesperson who, in answer to the question, has there been corruption under Congress governments, gives a very emphatic answer in the form of the words, hell yeah, there has been. And then, he also says, however, the good work of Rahul Gandhi is something,
And the
is an
UPA.
idea
And the
whose time is
UPA.
yet to come.
And the UPA
So
one
Rahul
and two.
Gandhi is thinking ahead of his time. Rahul Narvekar is responding to you. Mr. Narayanan, please listen to him. He's been listening to you for a long time. You've listened to the debate. Any special thoughts, observations on the Congress spokesperson's fairly aggressive opening on the news hour this evening?
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know where does Mr. Narayanan get his facts with regards to corruption are concerned. Certainly, it's not the corruption that has hurt the government, the past government in the state of Maharashtra, but it's the perception that was created with regards to corruption that has perhaps affected the results, which I must agree to. The facts on record will show that this perception of corruption that was created by the opposition, we failed to respond to that because we were under the impression that our good work, our progressive work and the development that we had done in the state of Maharashtra would speak for itself. The opposition accuses the Congress NCP government to have indulged in corruption to the tune of 11 lakh crore rupees. Now let me tell you, the budget of Maharashtra from 1999 to 2014 is about 3,76,000 crore rupees. So it's only their fertile imagination that can come up with such figures of 11 lakh crore rupees corruption when the sum total budget is 3 crore 76,000 crores. One. Number two, let me tell you, insofar as the developmental work,
You're sounding like chartered accountants, not politicians tonight, you know. I find that very, very strange, both for the Congress and the NCP.
No, Mr. Alag.
I have a time overrun.
Sorry,
I have a time overrun. At this stage. I thank you, Mr. Narayanan, for joining us and for making a very candid confession that there has been corruption in Congress governments. With your words, hell yeah. Would you like to elaborate why the Congress party did it?
Why the Congress?
Why you allowed corruption?
The fact of the
Hell
matter.
yeah means
Please,
hell yes.
Please,
Am I
please,
transmitting
yeah, you are
correctly?
absolutely right. My question to you is, please look into my eyes and people's eye and say, show me one government where there is no corruption at all. No corruption at all.
What's
I mean, two wrongs.
No
what's
corruption
it?
at all.
Mr.
Two
Narayanan.
wrongs does not make things right. I accept that. I tell the truth. All we can try and do is reduce it, and we did try.
No, watch it.
Our governance do did a lot of good things, but we did not.
No, watch it.
And
Mr. Narayan, on a lighter note, there was this Jungle Book. The Jungle Book, the movie, the comic series. There's a character there. I think it's the snake.
Look
It's
into
not
my
Ka.
eyes.
Who's called Ka.
My sinuses.
And Mr. Nara, and Ka looks into animal size and human size. And he says, look into my eyes.
He used to say, look into my eyes.
So,
You got that right. And people's eye too.
Mr. Nara, sorry to disappoint you. I'm looking into your eyes, but I'm not really being hypnotized.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Very entertained, Arnav. Very
The last session.
Well, let me. It's been a long day. We've been putting a lot of coverage here.
One of the highest TRPs
will come in this last half hour.
results day is for the.
You're going to get.
I will have to bring you and Mr. Narayanan back for a longer debate on the issues we've looked at.
You're going to get requests for
And I'm going to come back with a wrap.
I hope you guys are now at least agree with part of my words and what it is true, the whole truth.
The only part we believe in.
all
We agree with
He's agreeing in unison.
Only 2 words we agree with.
Okay, I'm taking a break.
Hell yeah.
See you on the other side.